Welcome everybody, it's Mr. B here with update 0.63 of the forest. Now this is a cracking update, it's an absolute belter. We have quite a few aesthetic changes. We have quite a number of building and structure changes. But we also have a new weapon. And a surprise towards the end of the video as well. I'm not going to say any more on it. So stick around to the end of the video for that one. It is a cracker and it's going to enhance the story going forward. But let's get on with looking at those new changes. You'll find two new options under the gameplay menu. So go to options, then go to gameplay. And you'll find at the top of the list and under interface, you'll have ghost building tint. That goes between blue, purple, green and back to the original grey. And then you'll have ghost building opacity. Now that'll change how translucent that colour is for your blueprints. That's actually quite a welcome change. Now you'll be able to see your blueprints at night and bright sunlight, etc. Let's go and have a look and see what these blueprints now look like. Going to build a test log cabin here. Now look at that colour, that is so much stronger. It'll be so much better in daylight and in darkness. This one's an issue I had no idea about. I've never seen this problem. I've looked back at previous videos. Haven't seen the issue either. Look at the breath bar. You can see it immediately starts decreasing. Now let's have a look at older footage of a previous update. Watch how quickly the breath bar starts decreasing. See, it takes that a little bit longer. Not quite as quick as the new updates. This footage here is from update 0.62, so that is definitely a change that has been made. A small change, but a definite change. The devs have added an audio event for when an arrow strikes a plane. That knocking you hear is that arrows bouncing off the plane wreckage and hitting some wood. That one flew into the sky. But I don't hear any noise when it hits the plane itself. So I can't see what change that's actually made. Again, this is the arrow bouncing and hitting the cabinets at the back. See there, it goes straight up and it doesn't hit anything. So no noise. No noise. That's it, bouncing again. That sounded like it fell through the bottom of the plane. See, it's hitting the cabinets. That's the sound you're hearing of the wood. We're not getting any sound of it hitting the plane, so I'm not sure what change they've made here. If you know what this change actually is, what's been made, please leave me a comment to let me know. This one is just to provide consistency with the spear and other weapons that make a noise when they hit the ground. So when you use a stick now to hit the ground, it makes exactly the same noise. Easy. Yes, the turtle shell now makes a sound when you swing it around. This is another small aesthetic change. Page numbers have been added to the side of a survival book when a section has more than one page. We're also coming on to the new buildings now. We've got a crane, the birdhouse, the tree zipline and the freestanding zipline. We've also got the fireplace, the couch, the bone chair and the side table. We've got a bone chandelier, stick frame, and a bone frame as well. So we can have lovely pictures. Now, the defensive structure section has been moved to after the trap section in the survival books. Another small change, which just completes everything for the changes made to the survival book in this update. We've now got a crashed helicopter at the bottom of the sinkhole, which helps the story, I would think. Maybe that's going to be expanded on by the devs later on, because you start to wonder, who were they? Were they here to rescue us? Were they other victims on the island? Now we have a new building, the crane. Now the crane will transport logs and other items up to 4 stories high, depending on obviously how high you make the crane. You can also put it inside buildings, and it will chop the floors between those buildings in order to get it through. So you could put a crane and make it as a kind of lift to lift stuff up to higher floors, rather than having stairs or rope up to those higher levels. Now, while experimenting with the crane, I've had a few problems with it. Now, you can go up and down, as is suggested. Okay, we have a gap there. That's my problem, not the cranes. So I'm going to try and bridge that gap with a custom staircase. Now we can go onto the crane, bridge that gap, and we're running right across here. Okay, we've got a little bit of a gap, but we can always leap that. Not too worried about it just now, just want to see how it works. So one of the things the crane is for is to transport logs. I'm having real problems trying to get the log sled onto it. Now, it could be just because of my custom stairs, but I still can't get the log sled onto the bottom of the crane when it's down. I'm going to build another set of custom stairs just to bridge that little lip we've got on the bottom of the crane itself. So we built our stairs. Let's see. We still can't get this. I can't get the log sled onto the bottom of this crane. What I'm going to do is go and build another set of stairs on the other side. So here's the new set of stairs on the other side. It won't go on to the platform. It's as if the platform just refuses to have the log sled on there. I don't think it's anything I'm doing. Let's see what I can build on here. See, here's a stick holder. Let's build a big stick holder. Yeah, it's letting us do that. So we can build things like that. Let's try and... Maybe the log sled's not supposed to go on the platform. Maybe we're supposed to build a log holder. Transfer them on. It's not allowing us to build log holder on the base either. So how is the crane supposed to transport logs? That's what the update note says. It's for transporting logs. But we can't build a log holder and we can't get a log sled onto it. Am I supposed to take them up myself 2 at a time? That's a bit time consuming. Surely if we can build a stick holder on here, we should be able to build a log holder. I've also found a bug with building items on the bottom of the crane. Now the stick holder we had on here I destroyed. So I want to build another stick holder, but it's not letting me. Everything's red. Also hit the same bug when trying to build rock holders. We can build it here. Move across. Nope. We move back to the same position we were in before where we could build it. We can't build it again. There's a bug somewhere when you go from being able to build it to not being able to build it. It just won't build it at all after that. So the crane at the moment seems to be pretty bugged. I don't think it's a lot of use at the moment. Hopefully the devs will fix it. Perhaps I'm using it wrong, but I don't see how. Now we come to the really cool changes. How about this, guys? Look at this. Your bone chair. Have a little sit down, look at the fireplace. We've got some nice pictures on the wall. We've got a little table. Let's light the fire. Let's make it nice and cozy. Let's sit on a little couch. You could bring your cannibal girlfriend over, or boyfriend. Have a nice romantic evening. You've got the table in front of you there. Have some nice pictures on the wall. Looks very nice and cozy. I think that looks fantastic, actually. Outside we have the gardens. Now you can now build a garden as big as the area allows. However, you need to take into account things like slopes and holes in the ground, because that will make it smaller. But you can have a massive garden now. Let's go and look at our log cabin from the outside. Look at that. That does look cool. Come on. There's a chandelier, bone chandelier with lots of cannibal skulls. It would almost make you forget that you're on an island, on your own, surrounded by cannibals that want to eat you. And mutants, obviously, want to eat you as well. Yeah. So we've got another new building, which is the birdhouse. It attracts birds, and when it attracts those birds, you can get feathers from them, because they're likely to drop feathers, or because it attracts the birds, you can go in there and kill the birds, get the meat, and probably get more feathers. Tree ziplines. Tree ziplines. How cool is this? So you can create a zipline, hook it to a tree, hook it to another tree, or hook it to the terrain, for example, and you slide down it. What's not to like? Just get to the zipline, find it when it says E, press it, and slide down you go. Now you need to find a higher up tree first. You can't, for example, zipline from this lower one up to the higher one. As you can see, that doesn't work. You need to get to the higher tree because gravity is kind of a thing in this game and in life. So you also have standalone ziplines. So like the tree ziplines, which create between trees or the tree in the ground, this one creates between two gates. Higher up gate, lower down gate. Create the two gates and it'll create a rope between them. Note when you actually build the gates, even if it's a lower down one, it builds the whole thing. So when we get up to the top here, this top gate's built. So there you go, that top one's built as well. But I've got a feeling I'm going to hit the roof of this cannibal house. I did. In true Blue Peter style, here's another one I built. Watch when I come off here, it launches you off. Which is just watch when it launches you off. If, for example, if I put that too close to the edge of the sinkhole, it would launch me straight into the sinkhole. So just be careful about that. But it gives you a bit of speed. So if you're trying to get away from cannibals or mutants, slide down the zip line, you land, you've got a bit of speed and you keep going. So it's now possible to have a zip line and a platform or other structures on a tree. So multiple structures on a tree. So for example, we're up here and some cannibals may have appeared. What do we do? Let's jump onto the zip line and let's get away. There we go. We're away from the tree. We're away from the platform. We're away from the cannibals. So let's see it in practice. We're up on a platform. We've got cannibals all around us. We need to escape. We can't fight them. We need to escape. What do we do? Just jump onto the zip line. The cannibals are pretty fast. This is quite a short zip line, so they'll probably make that distance up and chase us. But it gives us a bit of time to get away. As I've said in previous videos, I use the better flashlight mod in games. It's the only mod I use when I'm playing the season games. But the devs have released a better flashlight. Now this is fantastic. It's a lot better than it was before. The flashlight previously was a bit rubbish. So here it is in the forest at night. And here it is in the caves. This is a really welcome change to the torch. Makes it a lot better and actually usable. Don't need the better flashlight mod anymore. The new game torch is just as good. Yes, we now have iron sights for the flintlock so you can aim it properly. Makes it actually a decent, useful weapon. And you can get one-shot kills on the skinnies, which is great. Now, I'm not getting the loading animation though, so I don't know if that's a bug, whether it's my setup. I think we'll shoot this guy right in the bum. Bang, bang. That's what happens. I use the ultimate cheat mod when I'm creating update videos, only when I'm creating the update videos, so it could be a consequence of that as to why I'm not seeing the loading animation for the flintlock. Let me know in the comments section below if you're seeing the same issue. I haven't seen this issue myself, but they've fixed a problem where tree stumps would be instantly cut by the chainsaw. So now, cutting a tree, there'd be a delay before the stumps actually break. We have a new weapon in the forest, the machete, which you will find on the helicopter crash at the bottom of the sinkhole. If you compare the damage and the speed of the machete and the katana, you'll see they're both the same. Damage is 4 and a little bit, speed is 7 and a little bit. However, as you can see, you can combine the machete, but at the moment it doesn't work. We can't add anything to it. One of the failings of the katana is that we can't actually increase any of the stats. You can't increase the damage, you can't increase the speed of it. But the machete, it looks like you can do just that. It allows you to combine it. The right click for combine is there, but when you do right click to combine it, nothing happens. The machete doesn't go onto the mat. It's as if the devs have released the weapon and they haven't actually allowed us to add anything to it. We can't use the combine part. So that hopefully will be something they will be adding to in future releases. So we have a new item that's appeared in the game. It's in this cave. I'm going to tell you where it is. If you know the caves, you'll know which cave this is. But the item itself looks like it will expand on the story. Now, it's not complete. It's a bit like a machete. It's sort of half there. But it gives us an idea of what's going on, perhaps, with the story. So for those of you that know the caves, you'll know this location. It's fairly gruesome. It's not a location that you come across and forget about. A lot of dead bodies down here. And it's a cave that's empty, or a part of a cave that's empty other than these bodies. There is no other exits from it. You enter it via a rope, and now you'll find the camcorder down here. So, I'm wondering what the devs are going to do with this in the future. At the moment, there's no film in it. There's nothing to do with it. You know, you can look at it in your inventory, you can pick it up, but it doesn't do anything else. We've got the option to play movies on it, but at the moment, there is nothing. So, future story update, I think. As always, there are many more updates than I've shown you in this video. You can find them all at the link in the description below. A few other important changes in this update, including adding the Spanish and simplified Chinese languages and updating the Portuguese language. There's also been a number of changes to the dedicated server in this update, which I'm going to scroll on the screen now. So this has been a fantastic update for the forest. A lot of these things have been very welcome and long overdue. The new weapon, we've got the much better torch, we've got the new building structures. Even though there's a few bugs here and there, but you know, we can work through them. But all of it, by and large, is very, very welcome, and it's great to see the game continuing in leaps and bounds. If you liked the video, please click the like button below, and if you like the content that I produce, please share it and subscribe to the channel. Any and all feedback is always very much appreciated. It encourages me to make more content for everybody to enjoy. And as always, enjoy the forest and be careful out there.